MisterShnitzel is now live streaming Dungeons & Dragons. Our heroes seek the most valuable tool of all knowledge, Dungeons & Dragons. Zam. Zion.
Maroshex.
Thanks for subscribing. WTF. Tomorrow. ERM mods. Oh Marush, I swapped over to Microsoft Edge and I can see abilities again. So I guess Opera GX is somehow glitching it out. Oh nice. Oops caps. I might start my own Firefox journey. LMFAO. Firefox on top. I'm scheduled to.
Alright, you fucking losers, what's up? What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes, we're quite ready. Oh, we're quite ready for a goddamn D&D night. We'll be returning to the lands. The lands between. God, the music is so loud. Good God. Good Lord. Welcome in, everyone. Very, very exciting.
We'll figure it out.
Another D&D night ahead of us. Can you believe it? We're already here. Another Saturday in the books. Sort of. Not in the books. Technically, we haven't even done it yet. We haven't even recorded it for the books yet. But
I love that I have my descriptions
hell
back.
yeah. Very exciting. Lolly says his game working. Lolly says D&D is working again. Very nice. BS, welcome at 90, Maruch, Lollies, Bunny,
ERM,
everybody, welcome. Kind of an L that we're not sharing chat already. Let's check this out. Let's get that done. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our D&D extravaganza, our campaign through Barovia. Very exciting. Let me head over to Jess' channel and we'll get a collaboration. Okay. And boom. And sure. And oh my God. Oh my goodness. There we go. Perfect. And then share chat. Perfect. Boom. There we go. Share chat is activated. Well, welcome in, everyone. We're gonna be getting started in a second here. We're probably just gonna get started very fast. We're starting super late. Super duper late. A bunch of technical difficulties getting started tonight. But we should be ready to go in just a second here. But welcome in, everyone.
I'm still working on it, just trying to get the blending tool to work.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, the blending tool is a bit difficult to get used to.
Here we go. We're all good here. All right, but welcome in, everyone.
Shared chat, hi.
Chat is shared, indeed. Welcome.
Every time I use it, it just keeps trying to do gray.
We are going to be getting started. here.
Mr. Jest is horking at 195
We're gonna be closing speech chat. We're gonna be closing the TTS for our D&D session, just to get in the zone and focus on our game and make sure we have all of our descriptions crisp, clear, and easy to understand without TTS popping in and distracting us. But without further ado, we are gonna get started here, pretty quickly. But welcome in. Welcome to our Saturday D&D. We're gonna jump in and say hello to our players in just a second. Let me make sure we got all this set up. Audio output and output wire. Okay, perfect. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, quite perfect indeed, yes. All right, let me unmute on Discord. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
All of our players. We got Cinny. We got Lollies. We got Maruch, Moon Talon, Myrolin, and even Winter. We got Winter here today to be playing with us. Very exciting.
You know, it was high with
True.
Tunko himself.
We are missing Tunko, but
He's in jail. He's fine.
We'll try and figure out
He's in jail.
where the heck he is later. But until then, let's get we'll get in the zone with our music and our background effects here. Welcome back, everyone. Our party has been adventuring through Barovia for some time now. We're actually just hitting our pretty much our year anniversary for this D&D stream. We've been doing this campaign for just about a year. This month, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what day it was this month, but Yeah, we may have already passed it. It has been over a whole year we've been doing this campaign. It's been so much fun. So many different players coming in and out, and it's just added flavor. It's just added so much flavor every time we get a new player or another player steps up or just adds to their, to their personality with different flares and different parts of their story and their characters unraveling their emotions and their takes on how their journey has been treated, like how their journey has been changing them through this whole story, and how that's unraveled has just been so cool to watch, and it's been so much fun having you guys as players. Thank you for being here. It's been a very incredible journey so far. But speaking of that journey, we're gonna kind of do a little recap as to where we are at this point in the story. So currently, our party was waylaid by an ambush on their way down to the south of the Slavich Road as they were traveling, trying to find the Amber Temple and the entrance to the Salinka Pass, a gargantuan bridge. They were ambushed and taken prisoner, and after a long bit of being bound and roped, they were able to escape and find their way into safety of a nearby castle, and in which, within the castle, they were actually spoken to by a very creepy spectral vision of a woman named Lady Legdana, and she asked for the party to seek out followers, ancient, long dead followers that are now revenants, but to seek out these revenants and speak to them: Sir Pius the Righteous, Sir Fortis the Defiler, Sir Amoric the Romantic, Sir Sonnet the Poet, and the ghost of Sister Mercia. And upon finding each and every one of these of spirits and revenants, they were most of these beings asked our party to help them in one way or another. Sir Pius the Righteous asked our party to the party members to seek out the icon of Ravenloft and bring it back to Agensvost Holt and into the chapel where it rightfully belongs. Sir Fortis the Defiler asked the party to seek out the spider revenants and the cursed spider beings that have been attacking the remains of the sieged Agensvost Holt for some time. So he's asking them to seek out these spiders and put an end to them, to their invasion. Sir Amoric the Romantic asked the party to seek out a priest, a pastor of some kind, a religious person in Berez that said, and Amoric said that he is someone that could help their efforts in Agensvost Holt. Sir Sonnet the Poet asked the party to retrieve some books and tomes that you could find around Barovia, and return them to Agensvost Holt, to the library within the castle where they rightfully belong. And the ghost of Sister Mercia has asked that you take her bones behind the abbey, to the cemetery behind the abbey in Kresik, and to bury her bones there. And that leads us to the party traveling back to Kresik. After they had spoken with all of these revenants at Agensvost Holt, they set out on a journey. They commandeered a big wagon, a horse-drawn wagon that they'll be able to use to travel from town to town, which will be very helpful. But they used this wagon to travel back to the city of Kresik. They had spoken to the guards, and they're now on the search for Sir Sonnet the Poet's tomes that he had asked to be returned. So they're asking around. They're trying to find exactly where they could find these tomes, these books, so they can finally be returned. And also, they're in the perfect place to bury the bones of Sister Mercia up atop the abbey, in the cemetery around it. But that is where we are at right now. So we'll be switching back to our top-down view here. This is kind of a view of a perspective view of the streets of Kresik that our party has been traveling through for the last few hours. But here we are. We'll be switching over here. And just before we left off, our party was asking around at the shop, asking the shopkeeper if she had known anything about these books that they were looking for. And she did not, but she had pointed them in the direction of the burgomaster, who has his very own private collection of books that may just be able to help them figure out where some of these tomes are. But that is where we'll be picking off. I'll be throwing it back to our players to decide where they want to go next.
Oh, Mara's saying that
Law is still chained to me.
Yeah.
Laws, if you move your own character, it'll stop the chain. It'll break the chain. Yeah, if you for anyone in the future, if you're ever like stuck following someone, you can just move your own character and it'll break it. But that is pretty funny.
I just love the visual of Kasara just dragging along this huge dragonborn by the hand. Like, come on, let's go.
Come on,
no more jumping out of windows. Oh. Okay.
All right, my friends.
We're going to the Abbey or to the Burgomaster.
Well, I would say I would put my vote to go see the Burgomaster because, well, if you think about it, right, I have no idea about this Abbey and if they will even help us. The Burgomaster seems to be... I mean,
well,
we had planned to go save his child, so I would think that he would aid us, you know, hopefully, and not
We
save
know
us.
the Abbey, but I would agree that Burgomaster is much closer to us.
Then we shall get so. I know we don't have Tunko with us here at the moment. Let us actually make haste and see before he ruins everything.
Probably rested after all that alcohol.
There with a cough, Gunther will just like, let's make our way. And let's go here.
Alrighty. And yeah, you can hear the snores of Tunko coming out from his little hobble there. So he's still sleeping. But Winter, are you there?
I'm here. The baby woke up.
No worries. So we'll get Lyra Crown Guard will have taken her leave from Agensvost, and she will have we'll say she has traveled up from Agensvost back to Kresik. She was pointed in the right direction. She was able to navigate her way here, and she approaches, and one of the guards sees her kind of approaching, and he swings open one of the gate doors and nods. With a nod, he kind of allows you to enter into the halls of Kresik, and you would all see as Lyra is approaching from the gates, as you guys are kind of approaching the Burgomaster's estate here.
Oh, look, it's all of you.
Huh.
Oh my god. Lyra,
Wait,
did you go all the way here by foot?
Yes, I did.
Signal us next time. We had the carriage.
Well, you see, the baby ran off, and I don't know how to find it. I kind of lost it. It kind of drowned a little bit. How to bring it back to life.
The baby drowned a little bit.
Drowned a little bit. It's fine. No worries. It's just a little bit of drowning.
Was trying to
He's
bring
safe
the
now.
baby home, but
The baby's
you
immortal.
know.
Oh my god. Lyra, we gotta find that baby. Once and for all.
Yeah, and Lyra kind of looks around, and she actually sees the baby is right there next to her on the left.
Baby's like,
Oh,
what are you
look,
talking about?
it's a
One right here.
Oh
Gunther
my
will
god.
lean in and whisper to Quasara, What is the deal with this child? Is this child some sort of magician?
I don't know. They just found a child before.
Yeah, I don't know. The parents kind of dead. I think I saved it.
I think I saved it.
I think I saved it. I don't know.
It is crazy.
Hard to tell at this point.
Did you just grab a baby out of a stroller? Yeah, I think I just saved this baby, actually.
This baby, you're mine. You're safe. Thank
You're
me later.
saved. Yeah, for
Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
My current baby is smiling. By the way. I think
America.
He likes D&D.
I see. Well, we're on our way to see the Burgomaster. Would you like to join us?
Very fine. Lead the way.
Well, actually, Gosar, would you like to take the lead on this one, or would you like me to work my bardish charm, of course?
Sit yourself?
Oh, and then the guard kind of speaks up as he sees you all. Are you seeking an audience with the Burgomaster?
Why, yes, my friend. We are. We are. Yes.
Okay, let me let him know he has company. So he kind of opens the door and heads in, and he closes the door behind him. And after a kind of a few moments, you hear some footsteps on the wood paneled floors, and the door swings open again. Hello. Is there anything I can do to help you all?
Yes, my friend. We actually do need a little bit of assistance. You see, on our way to go off to the temple, we were actually kidnapped on our way. A long story. We were kidnapped and brought to the castle of Augustfast, and there we encountered several ghosts and remnants, and of which, in order to continue our way and to save your son, we must procure. We were tasked with many things, and one of those were some books. And I was told that you had a library.
I see.
Maybe we could procure some of your books.
And you're saying if you were to get your hands on these books that you're looking for, you'd be able to help my son. You're saying.
Yes, and we'd be able to put an end to the darkness. We spoke with, I'm sure you might be familiar, the name, Lady Logdana, the ghost of Lady Logdana, and well, she did say if we were to assist the Knights of the Silver Dragon, then we will be able to procure their aid in defeating Strahd, and that would put an end to, I would say, everything, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, and he kind of scratches his chin a little bit, his beard. All right. If I do have a small collection of books in here. If you'd want to take a look at what you can find, please take anything you need.
I see. Well, thank you.
Yes, of course. It's right over here, and he kind of points in this direction.
I see. I would like to investigate. See if I can
Alrighty.
find the books I'm looking for, or any of them.
Give me just un momento.
You have a cozy setup here.
Because what books exactly are you looking for? It
Give me 1
was.
second to look at the notes real quick.
It was The Fall of Argynvost, Legend of Lagdana, Battle of Beres, Battle of Tsalenka Gates, Lords of Barovia, and Son of the Sunblade.
Lords of Barovia, Battle at Tsalenka Gates, Fall of Argynvost.
Legend of Lagdana
Legend of Lagdana,
and Song of the Sunblade.
Battle of Beres, and Son of the Sunblade.
Sorry. There's a couple of these here. Go ahead and roll investigation. Anyone
Got
that's look. So yeah, Gunther.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll advantage. My bad. You got your roll. That's an accident.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
go ahead
sorry,
and
sorry,
reroll
that was
that.
an
No
accident.
worries. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so you kind of finger through the spines of the different books upon the shelves, and as you kind of look around, you're able to spot. Let me see if I can do this. You're able to find the book titled "The Battle of Berez."
Yes.
And another book.
Okay.
Constant investigation.
Hold on just a second.
That was a 25.
And
Gone for the detective.
oops. And you were also able to find the legend. Was it the Legend of Lugdana?
Yes.
Yeah, the Legend of Lugdana as well. We're on the shelves here. But after with a very nice investigation roll, you kind of you scan through all the books, and you don't find any of the other titles that you were looking for. But those are two of the tomes that Sir Sonnet requested.
I see. Well, look, my friends, look what I found. I found the Battle of Berez and the Legend of Lugdana. So there is 2 of the 6 that we need to find. We just need 4 more.
What are those books even about?
Well, we'll see.
Well, Berez, many years ago, the town of Berez was laid waste by Strahd's army. Much like the castle of Agensvost he spared no men, and he spared no use of weapons upon their walls and their villages and their townsfolk. It was absolutely devastating.
I see. Well, hopefully with all this, and with the aid of the remnants and the Knights of the Silver Dragon, we'll be able to rid of this evil for and after.
I would hope so. Maybe someday I'll be able to take my son to somewhere outside of Barovia to see maybe I'll be able to take him to see the world. I hope.
I'm sure, and additionally too, with the help of the making a truce with the world was the Savior's son, that might even aid us in even more advantageous for us in battle against Strahd. I see great fortune for us in the future.
No.
I'm glad I could be of service. Is there anything else you need from me?
That was all, my friend, from me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
And he kind of bows his head. It's my pleasure. Please let me
Governor
and my guards know if you need anything.
Of course. We'll get your son back, I assure you. With a nod, Gunther will then kind of make his way towards the door.
Godspeed, adventurers.
And while kind of clearing his throat, Thraxis will step forward to the Burgomaster. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I know you do not know me, but I happened upon these adventures at Argynvostholt, and I had a question I hoped you may be able to assist me with. Have you, by chance,
his eyebrows kind of pop up?
Yes, ask away.
Have you perchance seen or heard of a gnome druid around these parts anywhere?
A gnome druid.
And he kind of, his eyes kind of dart to the floor and kind of back and forth as he thinks and ponders, kind of stretching through his memory.
No, I'm afraid not.
No, we don't have many druids around here. You know, you noticed how just how chilly and icy it can get within and outside the walls of Krezk. But if you're looking for druids, you might have better luck in Valaki.
A lot of them tend to hang around there with the Vistani.
I see. Well, I appreciate your aid. Thank you.
He nods his head.
And
Yes,
he'll-
of course.
And Thraxus will also nod his head politely and walk out the door, joining the rest of the party.
And he will close the door behind him.
Ugh. Ugh.
And I'm gonna, like, start talking to Aurelia. Gee, first castle of Argenswald, then, Paris. Stratus kind of keep getting into wars everywhere.
Yeah. His reach renaissance is crazy.
Perhaps it would be good to finally read this Land of a Conqueror.
Yeah, it's true. As you guys have been kind of exploring and learning more about this place, it's very clear to see that Strahd isn't just a vicious vampire who lives in a castle. He was a barbaric conqueror of a lot of the towns and villages around Barovia. Very vengeful.
So shall we follow to the abbot? To the abbey?
And that's where we can bury the bones of Sister Messia. Can you lead the way?
And Schmitz, correct me if abbey is like a bit far. There's like a road to there.
Yeah, if you head to the north, if you head north, that's kind of the direction of the abbey, up the road.
Should we then take the carriage? Or should we go
Yeah,
by foot?
I think the rest.
No, it'd probably be because you have to go up the side of a mountain, or kind of like up the side of kind of a mountainous hill, sort of thing. Where it'd be probably better to move on foot towards the abbey.
Yeah, if it was only like every one of us on horses, it would have been appropriate, but there is a mountain road, so the carriage wouldn't be suitable.
I see. And then to the abbey then, everyone?
We'll show you the way.
Like, look.
Works for
Just
me.
trust us this time.
Hopefully
As
we don't get
we
kidnapped
go
again.
straight to the abbey.
Gunther will kind of like pause to look through the window to see if like he can see Tunko sleeping.
Beautiful, beautiful.
My friend, let me do something real quick. I'll join you in a second. Gunther will then run all the way to the inn real quick.
Now we arrived from the lake. That means the abbey is this way. This
I
time
see.
I'll remember.
Give me 1 second. I wish to do something. And Gunther will see the guards here, and is everything okay?
Oh yes. Why do you ask?
I've never seen guards positioned outside the inn before. I wasn't sure if the innkeeper was injured or something happened.
Oh, and the guards kind of both kind of look at each other. Yeah, it's all fine. It's just there was an unsightly little gnome, and he was running around causing Mr. Darovich, the innkeeper, he was causing him some problems. So we're just keeping, we're at the call of the burgomaster anytime he needs. But we thought, while nothing else is going on, we just make sure Darovich is safe and taken care of.
Ah, well, I see. Well,
Was it a
I'm free to go
gnome
in.
with an instrument, or was it a druid gnome?
I didn't really get a chance to see any instruments. He's an ugly little fellow, and he was talking quite rubbishly.
Oh, that's done. Oh, that's done.
Oh, you know this. Oh, you know this.
He is regretfully so He means
Just acquainted.
somewhat.
Nothing more.
He means somewhat
Yeah.
well.
He means somewhat well. At times. He's a drunkard, he's been sober for too long, it's a thing.
Yeah, and he kind of looks over at his guard friend. Yeah, that's what I kind of noticed. He seemed to be under the influence of quite a lot of things. He's acting a little crazy.
He's very closed about his past, so I'm not sure. if
He
there's
actually, and
anything else
he
going on there.
actually, he like points and he kind of points a thumb back behind him and said, he actually tried to blame Darovich for trying to kill him. He tried to set up Darovich. He put a bottle of fire in his hands, and he said that Darovich was threatening his life. It's not true at all.
Oh boy, he did all of that.
Yes, he was being quite insane. He was quite psychotic, I'd say.
Oh Lord have mercy. He's been
Yeah.
sober for
Yeah, he
honestly, a day.
he was being crazy.
The other guard says.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Okay, I'm gonna do us all a favor before he burns this whole town down to get a bottle of wine. And with that, Gunther will just like walk in. Thank you.
And Darovich looks over at you, and as you enter here,
Oh, it's that board that I've only seen a couple times traveling with that party of yours.
Yes, my friend. How are you doing today?
he takes a deep breath in.
Oh, I'm doing fine. Pretty cold today.
Pretty cold. And Gunther will kind of like rub like a hand behind his head. I heard that a rather unsightly gnome paid you a visit.
Yes, that damn gnome always causing me problems and doesn't know it enough is enough, that one.
Yes, and on behalf of the party and all of us here, we'd like to apologize, and if there's anything we can do to assist, let us
And
know.
he kind of gently puts a hand up.
Trust me, I know these types of gnomes, alright. These types that never listen to the rules and they like starting a ruckus. I admire that your party has taken him in and traveled with him. He seemed quite lonely before you lot found him here. He lived alone and mostly talked with the homeless that roam around the streets.
Oh, really? You know,
he's quite the
he really
troublemaker.
doesn't really talk about his past, but he does seem like a troublemaker, yes.
Indeed. Well, is there anything I can do to help you?
Oh yes, actually. Do you mind if I could procure a bottle of your finest wine?
All right, yeah, sure. It'll be my finest bottle, my finest selection.
As he kind of gets up and steps over towards this little wine cabinet he has.
My top shelf will cost you. That'll be one gold piece.
1 gold piece? That sounds like a mighty fine deal. And what about a glass, if you don't mind as well?
That's on the house. A glass or a tankard?
As he kind of looks over his shoulder at you.
Oh, sorry, a tankard.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, a glass might, I don't know, he might break it on the way. He might drop it on a rock or something, and there goes your glass, you know.
Sorry, my apologies.
Um,
Usually, from what I've been, long story.
But yeah, you can just remove one. Oh my goodness.
One gold.
Do you want me to, like actually drop it, or do you want me to just remove one from the gold one? Or from the gold here?
We can't drop because we don't have the
Is that- I was
permission,
gonna say,
so
like-
you have to delete
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, I know how to do it. I've done it.
Sorry, let me. Oh my goodness. So he puts the bottle on here, and then yeah, just remove 1 gold from your inventory, and you can pick that up there.
Gunther will pass him the gold.
All right, well, thank you very much.
And he pours. Grabs kind of a tankard out, and he pours a glass from an open bottle he has to serve the people here. As he pops the cork open, and he kind of passes you, slides the tankard over on the table.
Here you are. Well, you have a safe journey, sir.
And Gunther will quickly pick up the tankard, take a deep breath, and just chug it all up. and slam it down.
No, we always have to have one drunk bard.
Oh my.
After the trouble we've had, I needed it. But I'll be fine.
Oh, you'll be safe out there, Mr. Gunther.
Alright. Well, thank you again, Innkeeper. I appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Till we see you again. With a nod, then Gunther will make his way out.
All right. And,
I see, my friends. I'm ready. We're off. I procured us a bottle of wine to give the Tunko later. Not now. I do not wish to give him anything now.
Well, that should pacify him for about an hour.
Yes, but it is the bottle of the innkeeper's finest wine, so hopefully that will amount to something. Perhaps 2 hours.
Alrighty, so we got everybody here, and we'll be moving over to...
Getting some actual Tunko lore.
You know what? The more Tanko is absent, the more lore appears.
Yeah.
Honestly though, yeah.
It's kind of a funny dynamic with this lore, yeah.
We hate nonchalant characters.
Alright, so we'll be moving over here, and going to remove all that, and here we are. But yes, as you kind of approach, you kind of walk through Krezk and you approach this winding road that leads up to the Abbey, kind of up above.
You go, sorry, you're going too fast. Wait, there might be trouble up ahead or something.
It's cold out here. I'm gonna go pass.
I guess, fair enough.
Yeah, you can see the carriage wouldn't just fit in here.
Now that you mention it, yeah, perhaps it was wise that we didn't take the carriage.
Yeah, you see now the carriage would have been a very precarious and struggle to get the carriage all the way up, but...
So I would be not minding the faster approach.
It is cold, now that you mention it. Jesus. Is it always snowing here? Or, sorry, gods. Is it always snowing here?
You know, I never really noticed the code, but then again, most of my spells are ice in nature.
Alright.
Say, aren't you also a druid? You could just turn yourself into a bear and hibernate.
You make your way up,
This is true.
and kind of near the top of the road here, you can see off to the side the walls. You're now, as you've made your way all the way up the side of the hill, you can see the walls of the abbey start to appear in some of the tombstones in its graveyard. But that will be
Oh, good, my nice cozy home.
moving-ish to... Oh, goodness gracious. Here we are. Well, again, kind of... Oops.
Oopsie.
Oh, Schnitz, also later, when you're done with this, I also realized that you gave me 2 books of the Battle Berez. Do you just want me to, like, bear in mind that one of them is the...
Yeah, one of them.
Legend of Lugdana?
One of them is the Legend of Lugdana.
Okay.
Yeah, Legend of Lugdana. We didn't ask about it. Should we
No,
read it?
well, he gave me the books. He gave me the books to put in my inventory, but they're both the Battle Berez.
Yeah,
So
one
we
of,
should
yeah.
They're both named that, is what I'm saying. So yeah, you should definitely write that down.
Yeah, I tried to change the name of one of them to Lady Lugdana Legend, but it didn't work, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, one of them is Lugdana.
Okay, I've noted it already on my notes, so...
All right, perfect.
Okay.
That works perfectly.
I see. Well, looks like we're getting here.
But you can kind of
Maybe.
as you approach the gates, the walls of the abbey, you begin to start to hear this soft cello music playing, kind of coming from the windows. And
There was Winter.
is that Winter?
What?
She say she had to
Yeah,
go? Is
when
that what she
Burgos
said?
left the VC.
Oh, right,
no.
she did
No,
say-
I hadn't heard anything from her
I
other
heard,
than
I heard
she.
a little bit. I heard a little quiet word from her. I thought she said she was back. I guess she was saying she was leaving.
I thought she was saying that her token is not here.
I don't know, but yeah, she said she only had till an hour. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. So Winter, you see as Lyra has decided to stay back in the town. As you all approach, you do start to hear the soft cello music playing from the abbey within the walls.
Holy.
This music always playing.
It's...
Certainly not the sounds of nature I'm accustomed to.
Last time we
Very
passed
almost.
here, there was sure were... Perhaps
You got your-
someone is practicing?
I see.
Are those gates still open? Yes,
And,
they are.
Yeah, you're able to kind of swing the two iron gates, the rusty iron gates open as you see two familiar faces kind of coming out to greet you as they hear the gates, the whine of the rust on the gates.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you again. Is there something she's needing?
We were just about to ask about, burial ritual. Well, if we could bury some bones over here.
Bury bones, maybe the cemetery you're looking for.
Yeah. I think.
Cemetery right over there.
And he points a kind of a crooked finger out and points kind of in this direction.
Say, who's playing this cello?
The master, the abbot, of course. Who else?
Is he just practicing?
Me no ask too many questions. The master give all of us a very nice home, good food.
Oh, I see. Thanks for answering, though.
Yeah, no problem.
I kind of didn't expect the other one to sound.
I didn't expect that voice either.
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so
So they kind of
Do we just-
run off.
Persara, I do have, they said over here, well, I guess this would be as good a place as any, wouldn't it?
yeah, but oh my god, those things are still so weird.
Yeah, and as they approached, you would have seen that it's very odd, these creatures. You may have not seen them before. Gunther and Thraxus, roll me Arcana.
Got it.
Alright. Where the hell is it? There it is.
So Thraxus would have recognized these as some kind of mongrel folk, but they've been kind of mixed and matched together, with one having the head of a sheep and the hooves of a satyr and the hands of like a monkey, and it seemed like these were kind of hashed together strange entities. But yeah, Gunther would have never seen this before. He's never seen creatures like this before, but they seem to be pretty not aggressive towards you all.
Whatever those creatures are, regardless, they said the bones would be placed over here. Gunther will, take off his pack and start, I guess, digging at the ground in front of him. And we'll try to, make a hole big enough for the bones. that he has.
There should be a shovel somewhere, right? Or do you have a shovel on you?
I know we picked up a shovel at some point, didn't we? But I don't know if we
I
still
do not
have
have a
that.
shovel on me, no.
So you just dig it with your fingers? Wait.
Well, Lady Messia didn't give me many bones. There wasn't much left of her. So I am digging with my hands.
Let's spare you at least before we at least search for a shovel. I wanna run up to those guys, the mangrove folk. Like, hey, do you perhaps have a shovel to lend? We don't have one on us.
What? He cries back to you.
I'm gonna run up closer. I'm just saying I need a shovel.
A shovel.
Kind of looks over towards the other mongrel folk he's with.
Me looks for you.
As he kind of swings one of the gates open on the abbey and he runs inside. Yes. And he calls out as he runs back, kind of trotting through the snow-covered dirt.
Here, take this. This should work.
Thank you so much.
Be careful.
And I'm gonna follow back to... Yeah, Gunther, your fingers are saved for today.
Well, thank you. I honestly didn't want to converse with those creatures. I've never seen them before in my life, and honestly, this music is quite ominous. I have a bad feeling about this.
Indeed.
Gunther will take the shovel and start shoveling to
I
make a
can
hole.
dig it for you.
Oh, okay.
And I
Well,
hand
Gunther
you the
then-
bones. Yeah,
Okay.
the rest of them.
Gunther steps back and just kind of like, has the bones. I don't believe it needs to be too deep or too shallow even. I mean, it's just bones were buried. She's long dead, right?
Well, aren't people usually buried deep enough? We have to dig deep enough so the soil won't move from it. Or so body stealers won't realize. Also, there are a lot of body stealers.
I see.
And I'm gonna dig in the earth, like my sword is sheathed, and my shield is on my back, so I'm just digging it, turning up the ground before I make a hole like at least 1 meter deep.
Gunther will have been just kind of conversing with Gosara, just like kind of like putting his hand on this gravestone, kind of leaning against it, arms crossed, as he's waiting. Well, let's see. Do you think that? I mean, you're the paladin here. Do you think that we should?
And here, you're
setting rights or something.
You're digging the hole, Kosara?
Yep.
Roll a survival.
A survival. Why is that? It's so ominous now.
Well, survival check
I know
is
in
like
Baldur's Gate it's a treasure, but here I don't know what it means.
Just to see how what you did.
Survival is like tracking, is like dealing with earth and like knowing about like how to, what's the word?
Knowing where to dig, because you could have just easily dug on.
Yeah, like right, like knowing how to properly dig through the dirt, and you're right, and just to do it. But yeah, with a 25, you're totally fine. You're able to scoop through the icy dirt fairly easily.
Whew. Yeah, that earth is kind of frozen.
So well, you did a good job, sir. I'm not much for manual labor, as you say. But, yeah,
Really?
I can't do this.
She like wipes her forehead and like, well, you do kind of practice when you dig up the potatoes.
Potatoes. I've never actually had to do that before, but enough about me. And then Gunther will then
Enough about
Gunther will then go for
potatoes.
it.
Enough about.
And then
Okay.
Gunther will then like kind of just like, should I just do you want to say
Carefully place
something?
them with respect.
Well, I guess. And then Gunther will just kind of like put the bones in, not too carefully, but kind of like just nonchalantly, just kind of like drop like all of the bones except the skull, and just kind of be like, Lady Messia, no, I hope you find peace, and I hope this is suitable enough for you.
And as you say this to the skull, you feel kind of the breeze. You feel a stronger breeze kind of blow past you.
I shall be gentle with this one. And then Gunther will then take extra care just to set down the skull.
Okay. Kasara will put her hands together, read a silent prayer from her paladin knowledge, and then start digging the hole up. Well, burying the bones, basically, under the dirt.
And as she sees Kasara doing that, Gunther will pick up like a grain of dirt in one hand and drop it over him, and drop it, and nod, and kind of just back up and let Kasara finish.
I'm throwing the dirt back, and I am returned.
Well,
And as you kind of pat the dirt and the bones have finally been the burial has been completed. You all hear a voice whisper in through the wind into your ears.
Thank you. My spirit can finally rest.
And then silence. And then the wind.
Did you all hear that as well?
I did, and I
Wait,
believe
we
that
heard
is a sign.
Oh,
I believe
oh
that
my
is
God.
one of our quests done.
Thank goodness we are done with at least one of them. We are
See, and
1/3 done with the books. And she's gonna trail off to return the shovel.
Gunther will follow behind. Didn't also the Abbey also have a library as well?
Huh. That's true. And I'm gonna hand them the shovel. Here. Thanks.
Yes, of course, thank you.
As he kind of takes the shovel back and kind of haphazardly just tosses it against the wall.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I forgot what I wanted to ask.
Gunther kind of steps up. Oh, go ahead. No. If you want to continue, go ahead.
I was going to ask, is the abbess mad at us for last times we were here?
I don't know. He didn't really say anything.
Thank goodness. Now I'm done.
Oh,
Was it me?
this is
Oh, look at this.
Myro.
That was Myro.
I was on Myro!
Because
No.
I am not surprised when I reconnect and disconnect.
Lost Myro!
Myra! No! We lost another one. We are dying one by one.
Spider-Man main, he's gone! No.
Next will be Aurelia because Myra was too silent.
No. Do you want us to wait for Ringo, or just gotta continue?
Yeah, you see Rangil kind of he calls out, and he's gonna make his way back to Krezek. But sorry, I was a little distracted. Are you guys saying anything else here? Or?
Kassar just asked the question.
No, I finished. I think
Right about the Abbey.
You want to ask about the Abbey library?
That's a good idea. And Gunther kind of stepped forward, kind of nervously. Hello. I was told that the Abbey might have a library, and I was wondering if we would have permission to look at it.
A library? I think we have one of those.
Oh no.
I see. And would I be able to go inside and look for myself?
And he kind of looks towards the other mongrel folk that he's kind of standing there with.
We don't know. We never seen you before. We've seen her,
As he points to Korsara, and him, as he points to Aurelior, the Dragonborn.
We don't know you. What do you want?
Oh, with a big smile on his face, finally the opportunity. Gunther kind of like takes a step back and bows. Why, my name is Gunther Galahad, traveling bard, minstrel of the cord.
Oh no.
And I'm at your service.
This is where that cloak of billing would have come in handy.
There. I do a minstrel of many, many a song, and I could play some of them for you if you'd like. And that would show you who I am.
Roll persuasion.
Oof.
With your pluses, it's 11?
Yes.
Okay. Your friends were very nice when we saw them last, so sure. Library's this way.
And he kind of he waves with his hand very frantically as he kind of trots in.
Okay.
Go in here.
And as you enter into this area here, you start to hear
chicken.
You hear the oinks of pigs, and you hear the snorting of beasts, and you hear mooing of cows, but you don't see any animals. But you do see more other mongrel folk that are mixed and matched with body parts. As one of them kind of side eyes you as he crosses the hallway into another room, kind of hunched over. You see they all look kind of like some sort of abomination.
Okay, it's right up here.
And he points towards the stairs.
Let's see. Well, thank you, my friend. I didn't catch your name.
My name is
No.
Doesn't have a name.
my name is Otto. Nice to meet you. My friend out there by the gate is Siegfried.
I see. Otto and Siegfried. What amazing and marvelous names. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
Gunther will say with a bright smile and a sparkle in his eye. As the guy just phases through the wall.
Yes, he did invisible.
Yep.
Through the wall.
Cheerio.
Good luck.
Gunther will wait a minute and just kind of wait till he goes, and then we'll kind of just like drop the smile and kind of think, Are you sure they're all friendly?
Well, I don't think they are too malicious. They are a bit naive. I think they just follow orders most of the times.
I see.
Mongrel folk have always made me uncomfortable. Just, they look like abominations of nature.
For real.
It makes me uneasy.
It also makes me uneasy as well. I do not trust them.
Mutation of nature.
I just wondered if, perhaps they were creatures of high intelligence. Because that would prove to be quite an ordeal with just... Gunther will turn around to look at the party. The four of us.
So
True.
now, remind me, if someone remembers, did we give the dress? I think we didn't. Because I was with the dress in the Pocket Dimensions thingy.
I think you guys got a dress from Valaki when you guys traveled back to Valaki. You got a wedding dress. I don't remember if you gave it to Irina to wear.
I think it was in my inventory. They locked me up and they became the Irina Boldening quest while Irina was still staying at the Abbey. So they cut her hair, ran off. Yeah, we never gave them the dress, so I still have it, technically.
I see.
We can...
You might still have it, but
I never got it added in the inventory, by the way. There was no handout.
Right. You might still have it, but if you remember, the abbot was displeased with the look of Irina and didn't think she was a suitable bride anymore. So you don't think that he would still require it.
Kasara wouldn't know. She didn't see the. As far as she knows, the little creatures never were told anything about it, so she still wonders if something that happened. I think Aurelia knows those.
You could always bring it to the dress to the abbot if you'd want.
Yeah. I think we. So I'm gonna take my backpack, and I'm gonna take the dress out, and then we promised to give them this, and I show it to Gunther. So perhaps it's like a white wedding dress.
Gunther's eyes will just pop open. Why do you have a wedding dress in your bag?
The thing is, they need it.
Oh.
So we promised to bring it them, but then Tanka happened with a lot more to it.
Say no more. I understand.
Yeah, Tunko and Lyra happened.
Yep.
Gunther will just kind of like say no more. I
So I think we could offer it in exchange for books.
That would be an excellent trade. That would be a good idea.
Yep. And then do we go anywhere?
We're going up here for the library. Okay. Let us go.
Wait.
All right, and we will be on the top floor of the Abbey.
Wait a minute. Lyra's up here too!
Oh, no. And she's
she's teleporting all over the place, oh god!
No, you get to the top and it seems to be empty. It looks like the library is... but as soon as you get up to the top of the stairs, you see the bookshelves, and this room looks to be what he was talking about, the library for the Abbey that he was describing.
Let's see. Gunther will try to investigate these shelves just here to look for the book. If we can spot it just in this general area. Or any of them.
But you'd also, as you kind of get to the top of the stairs, and the door seems to be open right here, outside of the door, you hear the kind of massive, thundering footfalls of something very large outside. That's become that was kind of distant and quiet earlier, but it's become very loud as you've climbed to the top floor.
Though we wouldn't know what it is, right?
Well, Kasara and Aurelia would have known, would have remembered.
No. While they were exploring the second floor, we stayed down.
Oh yeah,
maybe. On the first floor.
Yeah, maybe you guys don't know.
Yeah, me and Aurelia were like, we joke to each other often that Aurelia was chasing chicken while Kasara was stopping him. So yeah, I think we don't know what it is.
A very large chicken.
A very large chicken, perhaps, for it.
Boom, boom, boom. As you hear the giant footsteps come closer and closer.
I'm gonna unsheath my sword and shield. I'm gonna prep.
As the
Gunther.
footsteps, you see this large, very large flesh golem kind of cross the doorway, but he just continues walking. Seems to be patrolling the wall.
Huh.
Boom, as it gets further and further away. Boom, boom, boom.
Well,
What
that's not our
was
problem.
that?
What was that?
That was disgusting.
Is it... It might be like one of the creatures. It might be something that's under a spell, or perhaps under control
I'm
of
not
someone.
I actually wonder if,
See-
with our new tokens, if we have a cooler... Oh. Well, it's kind of like this looking thing. Flesh golem.
Oh, I see. Okay. Bonk. Tongo. Tongo. I guess it's passing.
Okay, so they
And
were
Thraxus will,
very weird. The thing is,
Thraxus
they
will.
plant- Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish your thoughts.
As far as I remember, they planned to build some kind of replacement for Irina to basically make a bride for Strat.
Are you saying that they created a monster to make a bride for Strahd?
She looked like a regular girl, just not alive.
Well, I guess a bride fitting for a vampire, since he's dead as well.
Shaking his head, Thraxus will just say, and somewhat under his breath, "Nothing about this place is right. Everything just makes my skin crawl."
Truly.
I would say, for an abbey, it's really weird to see such undead creatures walking around.
So
With that, Gunther will then go back to investigating his books. Well,
All right, so let's get an investigation from Gunther. So he looks around again, kind of spying through the spines of the books around, and
Oh, look at you with the high rolls today.
wow.
nice with a 21. You are able to find the book. You look through all of the books that you're able to find, and you do see the Song of the Sunblade is on one of the shelves. As you pull it out,
Gunther, can I take a look at?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Kusara?
Did you find anything, first of all?
I did. I found Song of the Sunblade.
as you find
There's
it on
3 of
this
6
on
that
this
we
shelf here.
Can I take a look at it? And I want to read it, basically. Do you
my
have
best.
what it says inside, Schnitz?
The what?
I want to read Son of a Sunblade. Like, skim through the pages.
You want some lore, buddy boy? You got the goods.
Yeah, you got the goods!
You got the goods.
more of that.
You want
You
some
got
lore,
more
man.
fresh,
You want
hot
some
lore.
You want some lore.
Let me see here. Let's go through.
I'm gonna read out loud too. So
I'm not gonna
everyone-
roll nat 1. Don't be putting that damn juju on me.
Intelligence
Bruh.
check. Can you read?
Literally.
And Gunther rolls a 1.
You will attempt to sound out the words, and the furniture in the room starts floating.
I did,
You
you know,
suddenly
hey,
develop
hey,
a dyslexia.
hey.
Okay.
I did drink a glass. Or a tankard of
Yeah,
water.
you
Yeah.
did drink.
I'm not able to
You're not able to find it.
I'm not able to find this Song of the Sunblade right now, but let me see here.
I also want to check out Legend of Landana anytime soon. So maybe if you found that first.
Here, the Legend of Logdana is here. And let me see if I can post it in here. I'll put it in the chat where you can kind of read it here.
Okay.
Anyone that wants to open up the book and read it, this is the first page of the Legend of Logdana.
An orphan found a shelter in a book who nurtured her as young.
Well, someone's gonna read it. Read it well and loud, so that anyone watching can.
Yeah, I think Sini should read it.
I'm eating my cheeses right now. Damn it. Okay, hold on.
In the Age of Legend, Logdana, an orphan, found shelter in the embrace of Lord Argynvost, who nurtured her as his own. He, a master of war, tactics, and blade, imparted his wisdom. She embraced these teachings, becoming formidable. What am I saying? She embraced these teachings, becoming a formidable warrior. When Lord Argynvost established the Order of the Silver Dragon to guard Barovia, Logdana sought to join. Though her skill was unquestioned, the Lord hesitated out of love, fearing her unwavering determination might lead her to her demise. She reminded him of his own words, "How you live is as important as how you die." She passed the knight's challenge, becoming Dame Logdana Argynvost, the only knight bearing that name. Her valor earned her renown, as she never shrank from battle, always leading the charge in times of peace. She tended to her fellow knights, the elderly and infirm, at the abbey in Kresik. Do you want to keep reading?
No. I think we kinda got the gist.
I wish I could show you guys this, but there's a battle axe from Skyrim is one of the pictures in the book. There's a steel. I know the exact weapon. It's a steel battle axe from Skyrim in the book, which is pretty funny.
Dude knows the game so well.
It's pretty silly that they put that in there. But yeah, so that's the Legend of Logdana. What was the other book that you guys found? Quickly.
Sunblade.
The Battle of Berez.
This Battle of Berez and the Sunblade.
So Battle of Berez, you actually can open that book and read it.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you can actually open that one there.
Grisar, would you like me to get the Battle of Berez?
Of course. It's just a perfect place to read.
Gunther will kind of like get the book and like spread it out on the table on the counter there, so everybody who wants to look at it can see it.
All right. Oh, perfect. Oh, nice. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I clicked it so it just opens it up. Yeah. Or it should now.
Yeah, it's in the chat there.
Nice. I can try and... Ooh. That is pretty formatting. Battle of Paris, Fall of the Falcon, penned by the Burgomaster of Paris, Laszlo Ulrich. I record these words so that future generations will remember the sacrifice of those who gave their lives to protect our beloved valley and the truth of the turning point of war. The year 346 was filled with tragedy and has become known to Barovians as a dark year. The Great War had plagued Barovia for 26 years. My son was born when the war started, grew up during the war, and eventually served as a knight of the Order of the Silver Dragon. My son has only known war and never had the beautiful time of peace. The Turk forces had set camp in Serre Lake, west of the falls. They had been planning to march across the Beres fields, cross the Luna River, conquer Beres, and destroy Argynvost. The Knights of Order of the Silver Dragon seized power. It was believed if Paris and Argensfold fell, the war would be over, and the Turk would claim Barovia. Lord Falcon von Habsburg called forth a battle council at Argensfold. Lord Argensfold was away at Solinska Pass, and his daughter, Lady Lagdana, would take seat at the council. King Barov of Cadia was also away, and his son, Prince Strat von Zarovich, would assume his father's seat. What the f***? No way. Stratlore.
Mm-hmm.
Do you read more?
I think...
Yeah, so yeah, you kind of in reading this this little excerpt here, it's kind of explaining how Strahd was a part of a royal family that ruled over Barovia many hundreds of years ago.
I'm gonna pop out message. Oh my god, that's so much more comfortable. Do I continue reading it, or do we just skip it?
Yeah, it's up to you.
All?
It's up to you if you want more to.
No,
to
I can read it. It's just, do you want to just skim over it by yourself and then just continue onwards?
I mean, Gunther's indifferent, so like indifferent to it. So Gunther is not gonna care.
Well, you as a player, I can just say Kasara read it all.
No, I have the book in my inventory, so I can just look at it whenever I want. So it's like, I mean, I don't care.
Okay, so...
I mean, I love lore, don't get me wrong. But, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot.
Because Gunther would have skimmed that first one to also read what you had said about Strahd, and just, that would have caught his eye, and he'd be like, okay, this is history to
The
Gunther.
betrayal. The road away. There's one more interesting part, the betrayal. We can just read that. Lord Argensfold declared it was Prince Strat
I was
von
gonna say,
Zarovich.
did you want one of us to read it in a voice, or did you just want to read it out loud? I was just asking Amaro what she wanted. I don't know if you wanted to read that whole passage, or if you just wanted to like take some time to read it, because that's fine too. Like I don't mind.
Okay, the more we think about it, the more time we lose. So.
Yeah.
All right, I'll read it. Okay.
The more we think on it, the less we know. So let's just keep it at that, and then we can review it after the session. But
Okay.
basically, it's about Strat, his betrayal, the betrayal, and his attack on Argensfold. So, basically, that was Strat who initiated the attack, as far as I understand from this.
Well, so no, I actually misspoke earlier. So I guess in the Battle of Berez, there was a battle to happen between the Habsburg, the men of Habsburg, and the men of the Turg. And Prince Strahd was supposed to reinforce Habsburg's army with his men, and he just sat and watched as their men were destroyed and their army perished. He just kind of watched and then left the battlefield without engaging at all, and when he was supposed to reinforce the Barovian troops.
And I see.
Boy, I watched as Prince Strahd watched the events play out, and when Lord Habsburg fell, he slowly turned and rode away. Lord Argensvost arrived as the sun was setting, but it was too late. Lord Argensvost had already delayed as a massive force laid siege at the gates of Solenka. Lord Argensvost, Lady Lagdana, and my son ventured out to the battlefield to retrieve Lord Volkan von Habsburg's remains. He was given a stately funeral and entombed in the Castle Barovia. Prince Strahd von Zarovich declared his forces were attacked by the Turg, and thus were unable to advance. He blamed Lord Argensvost for not coming to Lord Habsburg's aid. No one knew where the Turg managed to garner such a large army to attack the Solenka Gate, at the same time they fought Lord Habsburg at the fields of Perez. Lord Argensvost declared it was Prince Strahd von Zarovich's army that attacked the gates of Solenka, and and was made to have us think it was the Turg. With Lord Falcon von Habsburg, Lord of Barovia, dead, and with no male heirs, King Beryl of Arcadia and his son Prince Strahd would declare rightful rule for Barovia, and so they did. Lord Ogensvost commanded the Habsburg forces for the remainder of the war, but became an enemy of House Zerovich.
An enemy of House Strahd.
So it was declared that he attacked.
Yes.
See.
It was the betrayal that they made it think that it was the Turg when it was in actuality Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For power. It was like a gain for power.
Did you find the sun sword? Should we just Google it?
So I'm not... So here's the deal. The sun sword is somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is. So... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to you on the actual transcript for the sun sword.
That's fine.
God, that's the sun. Actually, the sun sword's in Dark Souls territory. I would know because so actually, guys, you know, the Sunblade is actually a spell used by the Sun God, Lord Gwyn.
Yeah, just make it up. Yeah, the sun sword was stuck in a rock along many years ago, and someone pulled it out and pointed at the sun, and it lit up like a candle in your hands. It lit up like a really, really big candle, and that then became the sun sword. No, yeah, I don't know, but there's some really interesting lore about it, but we will have to find that later. I'm not exactly sure where the lore for that is.
Shall we follow to the abbess now?
I see, but there's another door here that kind of piques my interest. And Gunther will kind of like walk this way. Do you think... Was there anything else to the library here?
I never came to the second floor of the building.
I see. And Gunther will reach for the door and kind of open it.
And as you open it and look inside, and you see in this spacious chamber rows of wrought iron bed frames stand in an orderly fashion, cobwebs drape lazily across them, tattered remnants of mattresses cling desperately to their surfaces. Along the south wall, 3 doors are evenly spaced, an ethereal soft glow suffuses the air, accompanied by the gentle strains of the angelic music you heard before.
I thought those were cages, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, what the hell did we just uncover?
You see, this... And Gunther will just kind of like take a look and then back away and this... Now, this even makes it even more weirder.
Pretty grim.
Pretty grim. It's the fact that, you know, this place seems to be run down just...
This looks like the room where the mutations came from.
I would rather not go any further than
I would not even want to think about it.
I see. Well, we do have 3 of the 6 books that we needed. So perhaps then we should go venture out and, well, we did bury the bones of Sister Messia. Where to next?
Should we follow through with giving that address, or should we just...
I will leave that to you. Whatever you decide, I will be there.
Because I believe that if we do, that would be stealing.
I see.
I think those creatures are not in power of items here, and she's going to the first floor.
Be that as it may. I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, I know those rooms. Those were where the mutation...
There we go. As you trudge down the stairs and walk back out, you find yourselves in the courtyard of the abbey. Kind of, you see a well and a goat tied up to a post and some chicken coops around the courtyard.
I will knock on the door before entering.
You knock on the door and you hear the abbot as he kind of turns from the fireplace and his seat in front of it. And he looks towards the door back at you.
Ah, yes, come in, please. Ew, it's good to see you again.
Hello, so you remember me and Aurelia are here, right?
I do indeed. It's been some time since I've seen you. What is it that you want?
Those two are with us, first of all. Second of all, you remember that dress that you asked us to get?
I do, with a bride that wasn't exactly what I had been promised.
Yeah, perhaps. Sorry I wasn't there. Things happened. And I will take the dress and hand it over. So, your minions, your servants over there, allowed us to take one of your books. So we thought it was only fair to actually follow through on it and return you the dress that you asked us for. Can we have a book?
And you pull the dress out from your bag, and it kind of you hold it in a way that it kind of unfurls and unravels kind of down to the floor. Very beautiful dress. But roll a persuasion.
Oh no. Well, I'm good at it, but oh no. I have +5, but it never helped.
Yeah, okay. Oof. It's not bad. Pretty worse.
It's not bad.
None of that one.
Yeah, not terrible.
No, I was saying, no.
Yes, I guess I could make use of that dress still for the lovely replacement bride that I hope Strahd will take in Irina's place. Sure, here, hand it over as he kind of puts out a hand and offers to take
And I
it.
hand it to him.
All right, and as he grabs it and kind of takes a look at it, he holds it out in front of himself with two hands.
Yes. Yes, very nice. Here, for your troubles.
We are so efficient.
And do you have... Oh, you do.
Do I have what?
You already have this. Let me see. Yeah, take this, and he holds out his hand, kind of a closed fist, and he waiting for you to to receive it.
I put my hands.
And
to receive it.
as you put your hand out, he opens his, and into your hand falls a ring that shines with a nice red aura around it. If you want to try and take a look at
nice.
Take a look at it and see what it is, you can roll Arcana.
Oh my god. It's a magic ring. And I have +0 to Arcana.
Oof.
That's oof.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure what the ring does, but it seems he had offered. He was kind enough to offer it in return for the dress.
Well, it seems valuable. So, I'm like, yeah, Gunther, here. Yeah, you seem like you would like rings, and I'm gonna give it to Gunther.
Are you able to drag it from your inventory onto the floor there?
Do I have a permission to drag it out? Because I think... Yeah, I don't have a permission to create tiles.
Here, so here we are. We'll take that out of your inventory and
Yep,
Alright,
I can
Gunther
just leave it.
Gunther will look at the ring and try to investigate it, seeing the aura
Sure.
emanating from the ring.
go ahead with an Arcana check there.
Yeah, you're smart. You should be able to use it.
Ooh. Well, with an 11,
Okay, it's better.
you can sense through your magical, through your sensitivity to magics, and
and just kind of holding it and observing it, you're able to feel this is a ring of regeneration. It regenerates life to whoever is wearing it.
I see. How peculiar.
And specifically, while wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least 1 hit point left, right, as long as you're alive. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days.
What? Holy shit!
Kinda nuts, actually. Holy shit!
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Let's check it out.
Let's keep that away from Tunko so that let's keep it away from Tunko, or he'll be like cutting off his limbs to use his enchanted weapons
Please
in the
hide it
middle
from
of metal.
Tanko. He will see the shiny, he will take the shiny.
I will put it to good use. And with such, Gunther will then put on the ring.
All right.
So we'll be over. Thanks for your hospitality.
Yes, of course. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, sorry, real quick, out of roleplay, I noticed that the the necklace that you'd give me, the blue luckstone one, like it turned into a cursed luckstone. So I don't know if like it's like there's an update, because I also noticed that some images for items too, kind of like, you know, yeah, because I'm like I have a luckstone in my inventory, which I did not have. It was in chat what I had. It was just like a gold necklace with a blue stone. That was literally it.
Right. That would have been...
And also the ring is not in my inventory. Even though I picked it up.
Here.
The ring is not in my inventory.
Gold necklace with blue stone. So here, take that. There it is. And then ring. Yeah, it is not in your inventory. Here, that should work now.
There you go. It's time.
Boom.
Nice.
Yes, there you go.
Alrighty.
Holy moly.
Alright, so you've returned the dress, the wedding dress, to the abbot, and he's given you a magical gift to offer, and you've buried the bones of Sister Mercia within the abbey, a proper burial for a sister of the faith. You've even found the Song of the Sunblade, a book that was requested by Sir Sonnet. Very fortuitous journey to the abbey, it seems, for everyone.
For real.
With a bright smile on his face, like Gunther kind of would have had like a serious look as he was coming out, but then he kind of like changes face and says, "Otto, thank you again so much for your aid. We appreciate you so much, my friend."
Yes, no problem.
There, fare thee well.
Yeah.
Well, be careful. Very dangerous, the winter roads.
Oh, we will. Thank you.
Especially if you think leaves leave footprints.
I have shivers each time I look at him.
Do you think that perhaps we should go to... let's see, what was it? We still require some of the books. We still need 3 of the 6. With the options, well, there
Some
was
mentioned
looking...
Valaki. We could travel there.
I would... If you think so, I'd be more than welcome to accompany you, I guess.
Truly. Aurelier, do you remember? Oh. Okay.
As they just casually march past. Hello.
They kind of look with a strange look in their eye. They look back at you and they just kind of stand next to the gate, ready to close it when you leave.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let's follow outside first.
All right, farewell.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
You hear the rusty screech of the gates as they close shut.
Yeah, so I believe Valaki would be our next bet.
I would welcome a trip to Valaki myself, as the Burgomaster did mention I might have better luck finding lead on my master there.
That's true.
Yeah,
well,
that's
options
where-
are between
that's where I
Valkyrie
appear.
and Spider's Nest.
Well,
unless we wish to fight
Valaki,
spiders, the 4 of us.
Valaki for the books, the Spider's Nest, the ruins of Perez, or yeah, I guess that's it right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that would be our options. It would be to, I guess, as we're like traveling, others talking.
And
Just
yeah,
visual out there.
you can talk about this as I'll get you guys traveled back to Krezk.
So there would be our options. So we could obviously take the carriage. So we could be. Well, the only problem with going to Perez was the fact that wasn't there some sort of creature flying around, a giant creature. So I would think that as of right now, that might not be the best idea with this only 4 of us adventuring together. I believe that we should wait for the rest of our party, or at least some more looking for Wrangle, just kind of scouting around heavy hitters. So I would say that perhaps Valaki would be our best bet.
Oh, God, it's just picture it.
I certainly do have tricks up my sleeve and magic, but I don't think they would be enough to deal with spiders on our own.
I can go prepare the horse. So we go immediately. We can just,
Well,
I guess we can just put Tanko in the carriage. Should we?
I believe,
not a
as
bad
for
idea.
right now, I guess we'll pick up Tunko and put him in his carriage, and we shall also drag Rengo wherever he may be.
Yeah, we can put just Rangel, Tanko, and Lyra, I guess.
Yeah, you insane. Yes, you well, yeah, I'll let you open the door here.
We have
Gunther
plot
will kind of like. Gunther will open the door.
And you see Rangil is also sleeping in one of the beds in Tunko's room, and they're both snoring loudly.
Eepy.
I see. Gunther will reach over and kind of like try to nudge Rangil awake.
Well, he wouldn't be asleep. He'd be meditating, and he seems okay, yeah, you nudge him and he wakes up. Hey, how you guys doing?
That's kind of accurate, though. That's kind of accurate.
It's good to see you. Yeah, I was just kind of meditating in the room with Tunko here.
I see. Actually, okay, well, Rangel, we're going to be traveling to Valaki.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Alright.
Okay, bet.
Right on.
Okay, so we'll be going. Don't mess it. Let's deal with Tunko separately. Wait for us at the carriage. And then Gunther will also quickly run outside and try to like quietly sneak past Tunko. Thraxus, do me a favor and hold this wine.
Very well.
We'll use that in case he goes out.
Wise plan.
Tanko will have to go all the way on his short little legs.
Weirdo says, "Is that meant to be Tunko?" No, that was Rangil. That was Myro's character.
Yeah, that was Myro's character. That was Rangel. And then nudging Tunko awake. Gunther kind of just does a sigh.
Well, you nudge him, but he doesn't wake up. He's still fast asleep.
I can just carry Tanko.
Perfect. Okay, let's get Tunko in before he wakes up.
Alrighty, and you pick him up and you carry him into the carriage here.
I'll be taking the wine back. That'll be a last resort.
Very well.
Like brushing the horse, making sure she's fed, she drinks,
and I'll
then tie her off.
Oh, we lost another one. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no, we're dropping like flies. What's happening? Oh god.
I told you he would be next because he never talks.
Wait, can you answer my question, Mr. Dungeon Master? Wait, what happened? Or does the what happens if you're wearing the ring? The arm you're wearing the ring on is cut off.
Oh my god!
I guess.
Easy.
I guess if it was cut off, yeah, it wouldn't regrow. You'd have to put it on your other hand. You have to pull it off your dismembered hand and then put it on your hand that's on your body.
He's back.
Oh,
Yay!
return from the rapture. Hallelujah.
Aurelior.
I
Welcome back.
We were all wondering who was going to be next. After you.
I think. I'm sorry. Statistically speaking.
But here, let's also we'll get this.
Run away!
We'll get this kind of. You're able to turn the horse and carriage.
Wanted.
You guys are able to move it and get it kind of facing towards the gate here before we get moving.
And Thraxus will, while walking up to the horse, and pardon me, friends, I just have a matter to address with the horse out of my own personal curiosity. And he'll approach the horse and using his druidic ability to speak with animals. Excuse me, I had a question. You know, your previous owner, how did he treat you exactly? Was he as horrible as my friends seem to think he was?
Oh, he was a real fucking bastard, that guy.
Go there with a raised eyebrow. We'll be like, so what did the horse say?
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
And everyone else is here.
I kind of shiver. Remembering the last time I was talking to a horse. Perhaps, Trax, can we just move?
Apparently we made a good choice in getting this horse away from the previous master because he was a right fucking bastard. Apparently.
Yeah, fucking asshole. He kind of calls back to you as you're moving. Oh, you fucking asshole, he was.
He was an asshole. Yes. Do you have a name, my friend?
That's what you said.
Yeah, Jerry. I think people mostly call me Jerry the horse.
His name is Jerry. Jerry the horse.
What a spectacular name for a horse.
Yeah,
yes.
my fucking master, he stole me. He stole me from some stables back in some other village. I don't even know. I don't know what you what's it doing with these goddamn walls and these buildings. It makes no sense to me.
Oh.
He says the previous master stole him from another village, and he is very displeased with our use of walls.
Oh my god.
Well, perhaps
that's
then
a great
he
way
will
to
be. I see.
Am I riding a stolen horse?
Yes, sorry, you are riding a stolen horse. Yes. the owner is dead, so you know it'd be fine.
I sure hope
Technically, the original owners
one
might not
day
be.
return it to the owner, and she like starts moving the horse.
Broken.
God damn it.
Oh no, it's an Oathbreaker paladin now. Oh god.
I've been playing Baldur's Gate with Coyote character for too long, so.
Well, there's also your intention wasn't to steal the horse, and you're only just now finding out that it was stolen. So that's no.
Well, if we find
harm
the
in that.
owner, we will return it. But for now, let's make use of a horse.
Yeah, if your intention was to steal a horse from someone, then that would be an oath break for sure. But
Oath broken. Okay, Strax, hop in, Strax.
this
Thank
pussy
you for your
faced
candor.
fucker is for some reason
Jerry.
so damn difficult to draw. Is she talking about the dredge?
Dredge.
Oh
Yeah.
my
The dredge, yes, because I called him a turkey neck with a vagina.
God. Damn.
Okay. Holy shit, it was only 2 hours?
Indeed.
Yep.
Dude,
Well,
we've done
yes.
so much without Tankov with those 2 hours.
I know, yeah.
Funny how that works, huh?
Tunko
It's
weird.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Without Tunko running into
We
people's
need to
houses
knock
and
this fucker
causing a
unconscious
ruckus.
more often.
I was sure. It's already like 4 hours of
Yeah,
stream.
I'm sure, dude. I'm even so sure if he went up with you guys on the Abbey Wall, he would have fucked with the flesh golem, and that would have been a whole thing. That would have been a whole.
100%.
Yep.
Oh my god, definitely flash golem.
A whole like desperate hour-long combat sequence right there. Yep.
or something.
I would have been casting spells left and right to counter. Oh my god.
which is fun. But
Let's go!
all right.
Jerry the horse, lead the way.
Yeah, all right.
He has a name. His name is Jerry.
I did
Jerry!
say
He said,
the
yeah,
horse.
he said Jerry the horse.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Carry us
You
with
said
the winds,
something else.
Jerry.
That's why I asked
I
him
didn't-
the horse
I-
name.
And
I'm sorry. I didn't catch the Jerry part. I thought you said you there with the horse or something.
and actually, Kosara, isn't there a roll you make to control the vehicle?
True.
Well, there is one. I sure hope we don't die.
No,
What is it? Is it animal
The heart
handling or
just
is it?
fucking topples over in place as she rolls in that
I
one.
think it just applies,
One of the wheels comes off.
it just says here land vehicle, so. Let me see.
Oh.
Like this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
a good roll. God
Perfect.
damn.
Nailed
You're-
it. All
Kosara
right.
is easily able to, at the reins of the Wagoneer, able to navigate safely and get you guys out of Krezk. Oops, almost moved the horse by a
Even
mile.
improves the gas mileage with her expert driving.
Add +6, even though it says +6. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Let's just Foundry figure it out itself.
But yes, you are all able to make your way out from Krezk and back out on the road. And with the horse and wagon, it is not a long journey at all.
Yippee.
To make your way down the road. You know what? I'll do a little. Let me see here.
Wow, noises!
We'll do a little.
Again!
Yeah.
We'll do a little roll.
Oh lord, he's doing a roll.
We'll do a little
I'm scared.
roll.
No, this is gonna roll.
You guys are running into anything along the road here. Let's see here.
It's never a
Random
good sign when the DM is
encounter
doing a roll.
Maybe it's a social encounter though. We might be
Ooh,
like.
can our bard play a song or sing a little traveling song for us, dude? Absolutely. All you need
Yeah.
is but ask Gunther for a song.
Play best of both worlds, but Bardcore.
Miley Cyrus.
Yep.
I've actually never heard this song before, but perhaps I can think of something. Plays a wrecking ball instead. On the flute.
Bardcore style.
Bardcore on wrecking ball on flute.
To be honest, there is like a Bardcore version of almost every popular song
Yeah.
on YouTube. So
Yeah,
I
Moon
have a,
sent me he has a list. Yeah, when we're playing
Yeah,
Potion
there's
Craft,
like
he
a-
sent me the fucking list of what we played.
Yeah, it's a medieval remixes of popular songs. They have like frickin' Bad Habits and other shit like that. Beggin' from
The
what do we call
universe
it?
sings for me.
Maneskin, Mainskin, whatever. That's on there.
Maneskin?
Yeah. Maneskin, yes.
yep.
I'm being
begging.
willing to do it for
This
four.
one.
Hips Don't Lie actually has 2 on there, I think.
Begging you. Put your hand on me.
So you guys are able to travel down the road, and it seems with little to no
Bacon. Yeah.
anything going wrong. It's also the gates to Krezk would be closed behind you as you travel on the road. Where is this? Here we are.
What? Oh, it's about me.
Damn, we got a lot of old folks in there.
Goodness, guys.
The old
Oh my
folks
god.
home. We've made it.
Ayoba, you are still in Wallaki. I never seen Ayoba. So not canon. Not canon.
And you all arrive at the gate of Valaki.
Schnitzel on the net 20. You encounter a dread gazebo. No!
With your wagon in tow, you arrive at the gates to Valaki here. Let me make sure everyone's here. We need Thraxis and...
I was gonna say, I don't think I am, because I have a black screen. There we go.
There we are. But... Yes, you approach off the old road as it meanders through the forest valley, flanked by dark and brooding mountains to the north and south. And a thick fog presses against the walls of Valaki, obscuring the details of the town, giving it an eerie and impressive look. And at the end of the road that you're traveling on stands a pair of sturdy iron gates guarded by two shadowy figures. Half a dozen pikes have been planted in the ground outside the gates, each one with a wolf's head planted on it. And one of the guards approaches you all in your wagon. All right, yeah, who are you? State your business.
Nothing personal, nothing business-wise. We need to just enter for the library, and I'm gonna call down to the wagon. Hey, Aureliar.
Yeah.
Come out of the wagon. They might recognize you.
Aurelio leaps out of the wagon. Hi, do you remember me?
And
and Rangel also steps out. Yes, I've been here before, dude.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I do recognize you. You were the folks that were helping out our burgomaster before his untimely demise.
We do remember the vampire attack. I was there too. Truly a tragedy.
It's been very strange days. These past few weeks have been very odd as we try to figure out who exactly is fit to take up the helm of burgomaster for our fair city.
Oh no, a political thing again. They still didn't solve it.
Wait, what happened?
They still didn't solve the political thing.
Yeah, there's still...
Yeah, there's rumors that one of his sons, Isaac, was supposed to become the new burgomaster of the village, but people aren't too happy about that decision, so there's still a lot of talk, there's still a lot of political jibber-jabber. But well, enough of that. Sorry, as he opens the gates, just pull in your wagon, and he points over to an area off to this, kind of off near the wall. You can park your wagon over there and make sure your horse is tied up as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And I wait till Rangel and Aureliar go back to the wagon and...
Sure. Yep, they hop back in and you're able to pull your wagon through and you're able to park it. But we'll just have... let me see here. We'll have you four.
Nicely done, Kosara.
Thank
A
you.
lot better than Tonka would have handled this situation.
And coming from the... What is this? The west side of the city, you would actually be entering,
Oh my god.
be entering through kind of from this side of Valak. But you hear the sound of footsteps as people are traveling around. You hear people are shopping, and there's torches lit, and people are shopping, and you hear the smacking of hammers as anvils are being used to blacksmith, and leather workers are out and bathing their leather in different solutions and hides. Oh, whoa! Clones!
Oh, whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah, Moon, so they let out a tiger in this village, so it just ran around, and I don't know if it's still running around.
He can handle it.
Who knows?
Let the Raxus handle it.
Hopefully they've caught that tiger before.
We hope.
Talk to the tiger, find out it's just massively displeased with the amount of walls that they've put in the city. Village, whatever.
Oh my god.
Positively irate over the walls.
No!
Yeah, it seems like she got fed up with the turkey leg motherfucker.
Tentacle
Oh my god.
Oh wait, from GBG. Oh wait.
Yes.
Double tentacle hands.
Well, this is my first time in the city. Do you think one of you lead the way to a library of some sort?
As it is my first time here too, I will leave that to either Xara or Aurelio.
And sorry, it would actually be... By the time you made it to Valaki, as you traveled from Kresik down, it would still be a little gloomy, but it would be daytime in the city.
Okay. Good? What was that?
Sorry, I keep reading Weirdo's fucking messages and chat. It's killing me. The amount of anger over this Dredge drawing is amazing.
I just thought that you were doing something in the game because I just returned with a glass of water, and then I hear. Okay, we
Oh, that was me trying and failing to stifle a laugh.
Let's see.
I don't remember anything already.
There. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, yes, what is it?
Hi, I was wondering if you could point me to your town's library, or perhaps somewhere I could procure some books.
Library, right, that'll be Walpole and Son. That'll be right that way.
And he points behind you, kind of at this building. Oops, behind you here.
Oh, thanks.
I see. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem.
As he continues.
What? Is it a wall or is it not a wall?
I believe that's a wall.
So they're arches. They're like they're arches that are kind of.
I was gonna say we can
like,
see through them, so they must be like arches or something.
with like greenery and whatnot, and
Oh, from the bottom you can see it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
You know, got them kind of like step through.
And you
Hello.
Oh no!
as
Fucking Tenant. What the hell?
What happened?
as you
This fucking librarian is just literally David Tennant.
as you walk in, you see a large 2-story bookstore faces the town square from which you came, and as you enter, candlelight casts a warm glow over the many bookshelves. You notice whispering. You notice a few whispering customers. The bookshelves are filled with leather-bound books, and brief glimpses of titles reveal they cover a wide range of subjects such as history, geography, and poetry. A small hearth with reading chairs provides an inviting and cozy atmosphere. And in the middle, a large wooden desk sits, where you see the proprietor is intensely studying a book, not taking immediate notice of you.
Got there kind of step forward. Excuse me.
In no response.
Gunther will then kind of like
Roll the guy's head.
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Gunther will then kind of like approach the table, tap it, like, sir. Excuse me.
And he shakes his head and he kind of looks up and like over his glasses at you all as he kind of looks from person to person. Yes, yeah, what is it?
My apologies, but I was hoping you could help me find these books that I'm looking for. And Gunther will kind of like wait for him to respond.
What books are you searching for?
So I'm looking for 3. I'm looking for the Fall of Ogdensvost, the Battle of Salenka Gates, and the Lords of Barovia.
Well, some of those are very fine titles that are hard to acquire these days.
And I see, but perhaps depend on how much each of those were. I do have coin on me.
One more time. What are the names of the books you're looking for?
The books I'm looking for are The Fall of Argynvost, The Battle of the Salunka Gates, and The Lords of Barovia.
It was battle at Slinka Gate, right?
Oh yeah, Battle of the Salunka Gates. Yeah. Fall of Argynvost, Battle of the Salunka Gates, and Lords of Barovia.
Right. Sure. I've one of those right over here.
As he kind of steps away from his desk here and past Kosara. Oops. Oopsie. Past Kosara as he scans around this bookshelf here, and he walks around and scans the bookshelf here as he looks over. As he and then he walks back around to his desk. Yeah, so I have this one here, the Lords of Barovia, as he places it down kind of in front of you. But you know, this is a shop after all. If you want to purchase the book, it'd be 100 gold.
100 gold.
It's a very fine piece.
A very fine piece.
Of literature, yes.
And Gunther kind of like eye Kosara.
And I am going to check the bottle of wine that I still have from that one winery. And it is said that it is 500 gold for some reason.
Right.
So I'm gonna bargain for 50 gold and a bottle of very fine wine.
Now,
I'm gonna approach him.
Now, most of your wines that you guys have or have been given will have that same description, that it's 500 gold each, but she actually did find a very well-aged and finely crafted bottle that was kind of a sort of a treasure that they found at a winery that was being attacked.
Yeah, we like poured the bottles with it.
It's also crazy that you had that in
so
the
much
inventory.
old stuff today.
But you offer him the bottle and trade?
Yeah, what say you about these fine aged bottles and 50 gold?
And 50 gold?
I would say, if it's worth as much as you say, then it must be.
Yeah, as you pull out and the bottle and you offer it over to him.
I'm not gonna say the gold part yet. I'm gonna pull out the bottle and watch his reaction first, for real.
Right. As he's kind of conversing with you guys, and as you pull out the bottle and show it to him, his eyes light up.
Oh my goodness. That's a bottle of Champagne de l'Estampe. I would definitely love to get my hands on a bottle like that. But really, you just want to trade it for this one book here.
I would. Gunther kind of steps forward.
Yeah, bargain.
I see, my friend. Well, I see that you have interest in this wine. Perhaps we could make a deal. You do have this book. Could you perhaps procure the other two that I'm requesting? Would that be something in your power? And would that not be a fair bargain for this wine?
That would be quite the bargain indeed. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, I'll take that bottle off your hands. And he kind of reaches out.
I'm gonna gently handle it, but not letting go yet. Seeing is he eyeing like books that he is about to give us?
I
don't want to get scammed.
I mean, he's not like eyeing anything. He's just it seems he doesn't seem like a very shady character.
Okay,
it's like an honest trade, yeah.
He grabs the bottle and he kind of sets it aside very carefully.
All right. Well, the thing is, the other books you're looking for, they're in my private collection. You'll find them right over there.
As he kind of points a finger towards this door over here.
I'm kinda chunky with my armor and shield and sword, so I'm gonna like Thraxus or Gunther, can you get it, please?
Sure, we can do
Shall
that. I might add, good sir, if you are to do trade with somebody, and I do appreciate all of it, why are we to go into your private collection? Do you know, like, is that out of curiosity? No offense.
Well, that's where some of the books you're looking for are.
I see. Out of curiosity as well, then. And then Gunther, like, kind of leaning with eyebrows raised. Do you let people see your private collection for free, for information purposes as well?
Well, no, but you just traded me this very expensive bottle. I'm sure I can trust you to go up and grab the books that you need.
Ah, I see. I misunderstood the situation. My apologies. Thraxus. Come with me, please.
Yeah, me and Aurelia are kind of like not very much fitting in the library because it's stacked with books, and I can as well. I might as well just drop some books with shield, so I'm careful standing near the entrance.
And you walk up into the second level. Are you guys just standing out near the entrance?
Oh, I went up in the second. I'm in the second level.
No, I mean Kosara and Aurelio. Are you guys just standing?
Yep, yeah.
All right. So you guys head up to the private collection that he has here, and you see. See a very lovely leather chair, kind of sitting next to some open scrolls, and with a candle lit beside it, and some candles lit on the walls. But here, go ahead and roll investigation on this bookshelf here.
He's a detective today.
For real. Nice! Another huge investigation. Every time he's investigated, he's.
I have +6 on investigator.
But your like basic rolls have been pretty high too.
Yeah, you're getting a 25, a 24 here with the pluses. Pretty huge. Yeah, so you're able to, again, super easily find the books that you're looking for. You're able to find the Fall of Argensvost and the Battle at Salinka Gate on the bookshelves and within the private collection here.
Oh my god, do we visit Anya?
We could read we could read some of these. The Fall of Argensvost, or the Battle of Salinka Gate, the Lords of Barovia.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. I'm down.
Yeah, let's go.
Which one?
The Fall of Argensvost sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. I'm kind of interested in this as well.
Yeah,
the Fall of Argensvost. Here, I'll post it again in the chat for anyone to follow along, but I'll
do we
read it out here.
Do we have them all now?
Yes. Yeah, you found all the tomes that Sir Sonnet was looking for. So that is completed. Very nice. So within the first page of the Fall of Argensvost, long ago, Lord Argensvost, a silver dragon in noble guise, graced the valley. Wealthy beyond measure and a friend to the Fae, he honored their guardianship of the land with frequent visits and gifts. A premonition of war and a discovery of the Amber Temple's dark powers set Argensvost on edge. If released or seized by evil, these powers could doom the entire valley. Knowing the Temple's wizards alone couldn't withstand such a siege, he took action. Argensvost had sought the acclaimed Ursai Masons to construct his stronghold, Argensvost Holt, and the Salinka Pass gates to protect against those seeking the Temple's dark secrets. To bolster defenses, Argensvost endowed the Order of the Dragon with his riches, enlisting a band of paladin knights. Together, they formed the Order of the Silver Dragon, sworn to shield the valley and thwart the dire fate that would follow should the Ember Temple be breached by the enemy. Do you want to keep reading?
I'm good.
But yeah, just kind of skimming over it, seeing that it kind of goes over the existence of Lord Argensvost within Barovia and his fall. That he seemed to have been, kind of from that first page, seemed to have been kind of graced with a foresight of. He had foresight of such a fall from grace. But do you want to read the next one? Next one, Battle of Slinker Gates. This will be the first page that I'm posting here. As the Great War engulfed the land, the Ursine people of Bargo, and Ursine, for anyone unfamiliar, Ursine is Ursari is bears. So the bear people could be referring to druids of the bear, or could just be bear-kin humanoids. As the Great War engulfed the land, the Ursari people of Bargau, steadfast allies of the Fae and close to Lord Zaganvos, erected the Gates of Selenka. Their purpose was to shield the Ember Temple from invaders and thwart potential raids. The Ursarai, builders of the temple centuries prior, knew the catastrophic potential should its darkness be unleashed upon the world. Foremost among the Ursarai were the female warriors, the Shield Maidens. As Ursarai men excelled in stone masonry, and the women of Bargau adopted the mantle of guardians and warriors, safeguarding their community with unyielding resolve. Upon completion of the Gates of Selenka, these valiant Shield Maidens were charged with their defense. Throughout the Great War, they repelled countless assaults at the gates, even as the Dark Lord's forces besieged them relentlessly, like tireless tides against the steadfast shore. The gates held firm under the Maiden's watchful protection. Their unbreakable spirit and martial prowess led some to speculate that they were blessed with the Mountain Fae's gift of fortitude. In homage to this sacred bond, at dawn and dusk, the Shield Maidens would offer prayers to the Mountain Fae, reaffirming their unwavering dedication to their protective duty. Just kind of going on, and it goes on to describe a battle that was held between the Shield Maidens and some attackers that sought the power of the Ember Temple.
What a book. Interesting. Got their kind of like pack it up and just grab them in the challenge. I believe we found what we're looking for, but allow me to just observe this thing over here out this dust. I'm curious.
You look down at the desk and you see it's labeled Fae and the Fae in their charge of magic is the name of the scroll kind of unraveled here. But it's actually, the title is written in a common, in a language you understand, but the rest of the script seems to be in a language you don't know.
Interesting. Say, Thraxus, don't you know anything about the Fae?
A thing or two, yes.
There's a book over there that talks about the Fae in a language I can't read. But,
Let me go look at it.
And Thraxus takes a look, and he's not able to read it as well.
I have no idea what this language is, unfortunately.
Huh. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright. Let's go to meet others.
Alright.
Alright, and we will move back to... here we are. Boom. All right, and he looks up and he sees the books in your hands, and
He smiles. I see you found the books you were looking for then.
I did. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
It's you as well. As he kind of lightly taps the top of the bottle.
Be sure to enjoy that, and do let me know how that tastes if I am to visit again.
I'll definitely indulge you with all the flavors and the majesty of such a delicacy if our cross ever do pass.
As it be. And then Gunther will nod and be like, step out.
Let's go.
Should we go, since we do have all the books for Sir Sonnet, should we go back to Castle Alkensvoss and just give it to him and deal with it then?
To go on the ride immediately? My legs are a bit tired from sitting in the wagon. I wanna walk around a bit. And I do remember, maybe I should go say hi to Anya over here, right? Her name was Anya?
Yes, but I think you guys already returned back and gave her that potion she was looking for.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shop. Maybe she has something useful.
Okay. Yeah, and you walk in and a little bell rings as you open the door, and Anya turns her attention towards the entrance. Oh, hello. Good to see you all. Again, some of you. Welcome in.
Hello. Sonia says hello too.
Oh, it's so good to hear. Oh, my lovely sister up in Kresik, that little rascal. I'm glad she's doing okay.
Yeah, we fended off the werewolves, so their city is, their village is doing fine right now.
And as you tell her this, her eyes kind of go wide, and a large smile kind of creeps across her face. Oh my goodness, really? Oh my God, she would write me every now and then, and she sounded so very scared of the insane werewolves and the danger that it put upon Kresik. So really, you and your lot took care of them then?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. I was getting worried. She told me about an attack that happened only a few days ago. So I was getting very, very scared. I was almost thinking to invite her down to Valaki and get away from all that mess. But it's good to hear that she's in safekeeping now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dear, we wanted to see if you have some wares for use, especially since we were from the road and we need to stretch our legs a bit.
Yes, of course. Yeah, take a look at everything I have available. And so, first off, I'll list some of the potions, the actual potions and mixtures that she has is listed here. And then after that, some ingredients that she has available.
Ooh.
And some other assorted items. As you look around, as you kind of peer around at her wares that she has kind of out showing, and some other stuff she has tucked away.
As I see a bell, I wanna look at Gunther and say, should we buy a bell and hang it on the Tanko?
You would like to pet a bell on Tunko. He will flay you alive.
Perhaps it will be safer that way.
Well, I mean, the worst thing we do is treat him like a cat.
The last time we heard, he got in trouble with guards. So, I mean...
Well, why do you think I procured the manacles for? In
That's
case
true.
you do have any issues,
He
I
did-
do
he
have
did buy those
manacles I do
handcuffs.
wear.
For you. Oh, serious? Okay,
I
so...
did buy a whip and handcuffs, that is true.
Oh my god, the ingredients, that would be cool, but I need to look up the file. I forgot about it already. But for now, I would definitely buy two alchemist.
You mean vial?
Oh? No. The ingredients.
Oh, okay.
Like for potion and motions.
Right.
I would now buy two alchemist fires probably, and potion of poison. Do we need poison for Tanko? No, we don't need. We have wine.
Poison for Tunko. He is procuring some of the bottles of poisoned wine on his person.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind.
But
He's also throwing them
anti-tox
at people.
would be good. Don't you think?
Definitely.
It could be wise, yes. You
Yes.
also do have magics to clear that sort of thing, don't you?
I do, but sometimes I don't have it ready to cast. You know, I have to refresh a bit.
Paladin magic
my-
is such a thing. I don't understand it.
Do you have all your spells prepared, Sini?
Oh, are you talking to me out of character? I was talking about in character.
I was talking
doing
in character
something.
about
Oh.
out of character mechanics, like trying to wibble wobble around.
Well, I know, but like, yeah, that's the whole
Sorry.
point. I got what you meant, but then you said
Sorry, I
sinning.
confused you a bit.
I was
Okay,
like,
so-
oh, wait.
So that would be two alchemist fires and antitoxin. Well, it does
honestly,
use
if
up
you
my
did
resources.
want-
It does tire me out if I use it. So having a few just in case won't hurt.
I guess better safe than sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna take two of alchemist fire and two of antitoxin.
Alrighty. For the Alchemist Fire, costs about 10 gold each. The Antitoxin goes around 5 gold each. So you're looking at around 30, and you know what? I'll take off 10 gold. Since you've done me such a service at letting me know my sister is safe now.
So that'll be
So 20 gold for the 2 Alchemist Fire and the 2 Antitoxin.
thank you very much. I will take it. And I'm gonna erase 20
What the-
gold. Yep. I applied it. So I'm gonna hand one of the alchemist fire to Gunther. And one of antitoxin too. So basically I get one of each and Gunther will get one of each.
I see, and speaking of this alchemist fire, you know, I could procure a trap or two with this. The idea's already starting to spread.
Yeah, I'm having an issue where it's not letting me search for items. So here, just note down that you have 2 Alchemist Fire and 2 antitoxins, and I'll get those to you next session because it's the search bar is not working for some reason.
Okay, what? Okay, so if you want to do anything, we'll just follow out.
I believe you've done your business. Should we then go to the Sonnet real quick and give him the books and see what he says?
Yeah. And I'm gonna like, bye bye.
Alright, farewell. Be safe.
Farewell. The nod got over the leave.
Oh, Sonia and Anya, I love them.
I
They're
see,
so
so
nice.
that's Sonia's sister.
Yeah. They live apart, but they are both in the business.
I see.
Oh,
She was
merchant.
lovely.
Now I have strength enough, so let's go.
I see. Let us go on the way. I would say to the Castle Organsvorst to deliver the books to Sonnet, and then perhaps we could survey the spider's lair if you wish.
We also
Thraxus
should
will just-
orient if we are near where to go next, because remember we are to find a werewolf.
Well, that is at the... sorry, go ahead. What was that just saying?
Thraxus will just kind of speak up. Since I am not familiar with this town, before we leave, do you happen to know where I might be able to ask about my mentor, if anyone has seen him? Because the Burgomaster of Krezek did say I might have better luck finding news about druids here.
Should we find Isaac for that? So you like things?
It's really up to you. Could ask, really. Anyway, he did mention specifically that maybe the Vistani know more about the druids of the area. Also, sorry, now it's working. Here's the Alchemist Fire. You got it. Boom.
Okay, I'm gonna take one. And
The
antitoxin.
Yeah, the antitoxins.
And then, yeah, just the antitoxins I'm not finding in here, so I'll have to do that through D&D Beyond, like the manacles.
Okay. Okay. So, let's follow to the carriage then.
Well, should we first then let Thraxus do
Right. Thraxus, sorry.
So,
My mind
where would the
today
Vistani be? What are the Vistani? I don't know what Vistani
I
are.
believe you should ask somebody.
What do we know about Vistania?
So you met the Vistani. That was when you, well, actually, I guess you didn't meet it, but Relior had met the Vistani when they read your fortunes. When you had your fortunes read by Madame, forgetting exactly what her name was, by the Madame, and she read your fortunes. That was a group of Vistani, and they're kind of like they wear colorful clothes. They travel around, and they're like traders and barters.
See.
But you could always ask around to see if anyone knows anything about the Vistani
Seems to be a
nearby.
man at the...
We could walk
maybe it's
around.
just the-
I wouldn't mind.
I would say there should be plenty of persons somewhere. With that, Gunther will kind of just, like, be on his way. Out of curiosity, too, are there, like, a lot of people just milling around, or are they just, like, all kind of inside during this daytime? Because I know I would just see, like, a couple of, like, NPCs and stuff. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like some of them might be inside that you're going to talk
The
to.
tokens are littered everywhere.
No, I was scared. Hey, you know, you never know if Gunther might decide to start playing some music.
It's like
True.
a small village. Very small, like almost a hamlet, I think.
Well, it's actually one of the bigger villages, but yeah, it's not a New York City.
In New York.
That would be quite the That would be quite the village indeed.
Yeah.
It's just we weren't in another part of it. There's another part of it, I think. Because Blue Inn is in Valaki, right?
Yeah. There's the Blue Inn. This is only like half the city, and then there's you can go north to the church, and then there's the Watcher House portion, and then there's another part of the city, kind of the main city area with more stores that is on a whole different map.
Great.
Well, Thraxus, this seems to be somewhere here you can ask.
Yes, Thraxus walks up to this man here. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes, hello.
Might you know where I might find some Vistani?
Vistani, huh? Well, if you're looking for those rabble-rousers, you'll find them down to the south. You might have to exit out the city gates, and you'll find their camp. They have a large camp just south of Valaki.
I see. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And he'll give a polite nod and walk away. Or he'll try to, if I could select the token again. There we go.
You see, they also have a weapons shop
So
here.
that's it.
I also might want to procure myself new clothes.
Yeah, you look. You look over and you see above the above the door into the store here. You see it's called Wayland's Hammer.
A forgery.
Yeah, as you see the blacksmith out behind the shop itself as he's going from station to station as he seems to be smithing something together.
I see. Or should it be off then to see this? Whoever you're looking for, Thraxus.
I think so, yes. If no one else has any business in this part of town.
As of right now, no.
Oop, oop. Almost closed the tab.
All right, and you will all be traveling.
Oh my god, that's actually like a nostalgia session. We're visiting all the old places.
Dude, I swear to God, I saw Arnold like in the fucking weapons shop, dude. Arnold was like the keeper there. You see him? It's Arnold.
Yeah, it's so funny seeing all these, like, you know, celebrity faces. Because
Yeah, I was just saying, dude, why is Arnold in here? The Terminator's inside.
fucking Arnold, we have Angie Harmon, we have David Tennant.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah, I was like, hold on, pause.
This guy also looks familiar, but I can't place it.
Yeah, it's the guy from fucking Wanted, I think his name, or I don't remember. But yeah, a lot of after I downloaded this pack for this campaign, I very quickly realized a lot of the actors that they use for the NPCs are just literal actors. They're literal AI
like
generated
real life celebrities. Yeah,
celebrities. Yeah.
I am the Terminator. Welcome to Wayland's Hammer.
So you make your way out. You make your way out of Valaki. And you kind of follow down the road, and you start to see some lights off in the distance. Oh, did I not? Oh, we have to do this.
Lights? There are no lights here. It's pitch black.
Lights!
My camera.
And you find your way, and you kind of do notice a sort of a camp off in the distance here.
And Thraxus will just make his way towards the camp.
I am nervous.
Why would you be nervous, Kasara?
Gypsies.
Well...
Jesus Christ.
No, it's just... I don't trust the traveling people a lot because it's almost like they have no ties to the earth, to the land, and therefore are not bound by any law if they don't have citizenship. And
Got their races and
I would be cautious.
I'm a traveler.
Isn't that word a slur? I don't know. I have Egyptian friends that have said it a lot, so I don't know.
So
technically, yes, I think it is.
It's one of those. It's one of those where it really depends how you use it, like, or what you're using it as.
Yeah.
If you're being hateful with it.
Yeah. Now they call it Romania.
Romani, yeah.
The Romani.
The Romani people.
I also only recently learned it. So why when we approach?
I've been following Thraxus, and also I'm a traveler. That hurts, Kasara.
And, you know, we are all bound by the laws of nature.
Yeah, that's true, but...
And Thraxus will approach these two.
Something will be kind of behind, but just waiting for Thraxus to engage.
Thraxus will approach these two people at the camp, what appears to be a campfire of some sort.
Yeah, they seem...
excuse me.
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, what is it?
Is this a Vistani camp, by chance?
If this isn't a Vistani camp, the water isn't wet, my friend.
Good
What
to
the hell's
know.
your-
Well, I was hoping you might help me. I am looking for any signs of my mentor, a gnome druid. Have you perhaps heard of or seen him or know anyone who might have?
He shakes his head.
No, I don't think I've heard of any gnome druids. I'm sure I would have remembered something like that. Very peculiar to see the gnomish becoming familiar with the druidic arts. But you might have better luck. I know a couple of druids, just no gnomish. You might have better luck asking our leader inside the main tent. His name is Luvash.
I see. Luvash, thank you very much. I shall do that.
Sorry, not Luvash. His name is Centauri.
Retcon. All right.
Retcon, not Luvash. We actually don't really like Luvash, but
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll stay far away from them.
I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll give a polite nod and
no problem.
walk off towards the main tent.
But yes, kind of nearby this camp, this wagon that these guys are sitting around the campfire near. You hear boisterous voices and contagious laughter spilling out from the wagon, and kind of enlivening the surrounding area.
So I do.
But as you approach the main tent here, outside the tent, you see a pile of empty wine casks. Signals past indulgence. You hear the sharp crack of a whip as it snaps within the tent, swiftly followed by the anguished howls of a young man. Thick smoke billows from 3 sputtering campfires, casting a haze that obscures the surroundings within this hazy scene. You see 6 Vistani lie sprawled in various states of unconsciousness upon the withered grass. The flaps of the tent are open, revealing a barely conscious young man standing shirtless, his wrists tightly bound by rope. His back bears raw streaks of blood, a testament to the lashes he's endured. An imposing figure, clad in studded leather armor, wields a horsewhip, ruthlessly inflicts pain on the young man, swinging his whip back and forth, causing him to scream out in agony. Standing beside the whip-wielding brute, a third man cloaked in studded leather observes the scene from the shadows, his presence commanding yet measured. In an attempt to temper the brutality, the third man addresses the whip-wielding brute as brother, urging restraint. He reassures the young man, Alexei, has likely learned his lesson. A sense of implied consequences hangs in the air, hinting at a dark power dynamic within the Vistani camp.
Silvana's grace.
Yes, did we just walk into? Jesus. All right.
Oh, please stop. Oh, as another whip craps out. Oh! As the men are standing around.
Matthew McConaughey. I'm such a big fan.
No!
How could
Just hold
you?
that one in.
You're better than this.
Dude, he's right.
Yeah. So he is.
Well, I'll be damned.
Holy shit.
As,
What are you doing here?
as the boy is kind of tied up. I don't know why it has Luvash here. Luvash is kind of separate from this, but this is Alexei tied up to the post here.
Well. What brings you to our camp here, fellas?
I feel like I've seen
What did you say the main dude's name was, or the person that they told me to ask?
You weren't exactly sure who was who, but you know they told you that the leader was Centauri.
Centauri, okay. I just forgot what they mentioned the name was. All right. Hello. Don't mean to interrupt whatever it is you have going on here, but I was told to talk to somebody named Centauri.
Don't mind this back here. This is he's being punished. He tried to steal from one of the wagons earlier, and he has to learn his lesson. You know how it goes. As the whip kind of hangs kind of loosely in his hand. But you said you're looking for Centauri.
I am, yes.
Hey, Zen! Someone's looking for you over here. As he kind of steps aside, and the bald man kind of steps up.
Oh no, the ball.
Not the bald.
It's Vin Diesel. Oh god.
The bald man.
They're
Is it
taking
Vin Diesel? No, it's not.
That's not Vin Diesel.
That's,
That's not Vin Diesel or The Rock.
No.
Fuck, who is that? He looks really familiar.
Yeah, he does look familiar, but I can't place it either. I just, I see bald head, I think Vin Diesel.
He does look like a Fast and Furious character.
That's the bald guy from The Mummy?
From The Mummy? Yeah. Oh, shit.
Turn to the film.
Maybe?
Yes. Yes,
I don't know.
what is it? What do you want?
I was looking for any news of passings of druids around here, specifically a gnome druid. Might you have heard of or seen one?
You can tell as you're talking to all of these characters here. They all seem to be sort of a little tipsy in one way or another from indulging in some alcohol.
Surprising, no one.
Yeah. But Centauri kind of with his eyes sort of fluttering. He squints and looks at you. I see. So, you're looking for information, then?
I am.
I guess, there's only one way an outsider like yourself could, get any sensitive information from Vistani. And he kind of looks side to side, at his brothers. A Vistani like myself. I think it's time for a little bout of... Sorry, looking through the... I think it's time for a bout of Chingare. And the guy beside him, his eyes light up, and and a big smile is on his face. Chingare with a new outsider, as he kind of steps forward. Oh yes, that sounds quite fun. As the other character steps up. Chingare, at this time of the night, you must be crazy, Zen. He kind of smacks him on his arm a little bit. Yes, Chingare. Yeah, my men will lead you out to the clearing. Yeah, follow me. Yeah. See, kind of steps up ahead.
This.
I don't like this either. I don't know what the Chingari is.
I don't like this.
Yes, I have a bad feeling about this myself.
Have you ever heard of Chigara? I'm like,
Chingari is a sacred right of our people. Don't worry.
I'm stuck. What am I stuck on?
I'm sure you'll all be fine. Should be quite the spectacle for everyone involved. As he kind of leads you off over here, and it will be leading you all to kind of through the trees and into a clearing in the middle of the woods. As you see some Vistani kind of drinking and sitting on the floor and talking to each other, rubbing on each other's faces, and as the light of the torch carried by the man that led you here, as he steps up to the clearing. All right, everybody, we're going to have a little Chingori, and as they all look with their eyes, and they start clapping and cheering as they erupt. very loud applause as they all start cheering and start gathering around, and they drop what they're doing and they get close to the circle. But that is where we are going to end this session, I think. I think this will be a good spot for an end, as you've been told about some sacred Vistani rite that may actually lead you to find the location of your gnomish druid master of Thraxus. Next session, let's all please throw Tunko in the Chigari. That would be pretty funny. But thank you all for playing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you everyone for making it. And it was very
good
fun session. Very productive.
So much done without Tunko around. Wow.
Truly. Got some new goods and some.
I'm gonna stop now. I didn't get to use the medicals on him.
Got all the tomes that we're searching for.
The time will come.
But with that, we're gonna be raiding out. Thank you guys, anyone that was lurking or hanging out and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. A very fun session indeed. Sorry for missing. We weren't here yesterday. Yesterday was we were having some technical difficulties. And all that is sorted out, so we will be having our streams as normal up until Monday. Abby Does Nerd Stuff is ready with the party of 3! Abby Does Nerd Stuff.
We have to play now.
That means 30 more minutes, y'all. Hell yeah.
We are about. Thank you for the nerd raid. Abby Does Nerd Stuff.
Nah, fuck that. I'm out.
Welcome in Raiders, Biohackers and Ghosts, thank you for the follow. But we are going to be raiding out here, probably just over to Cindy. Are you still going to be streaming?
I was going to say, Moon, did you want to play some multi-line?
Yo, I've been down.
Very cool. Well, check out Sinister Jest, as he's going to be doing some Marvel Rivals. We're going to be raiding over there, taking us all over to our fabulous Bards stream over yonder. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Abby, for the raid. Holy moly, it's been a little while since we've seen Abby Does Nerd Stuff with the raid. Always good to see you. Hope the dungeons dragoned. Oh, they did indeed. Oh, they dungeoned and dragoned everywhere. But without further ado, we're going to be raiding over to Sinister Jest, as they're going to be playing some.
Older in Dungeon's faces.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We dragged too much. The tail dungeon.
But it has been quite fun. We'll start that raid now. Thank you again for the raid, Abby. Very sweet of you. Thank you so much. But we are raiding out. We're also ending. We're also getting out of here. So we're gonna be heading back over to Cindy's channel as we start this dang raid. Sinister. Yes. Indeed. As he would say, indeed, we are raiding out. Indeed. But
on God, for real.
For anyone watching, we'll be back next Saturday with some more D&D. We'll be back tomorrow with some mystery game, or might be community game night. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But anyways, bye guys. Farewell. See you guys later. Farewell. Bye. Farewell.